Peabodys behind the camera. Welcome to another episode of NC Beer Buzz with NC Beer Guys. We're in Boone today at the Boone Bottle Shop, the Peabody's Wine and Beer, with Chris Riley, one of the managers here. Thanks for having us in, Chris. We appreciate it so much.
Absolutely.
If you don't know about a beer, you need to come in here. Can't find it anywhere else. Come into Chris. Tell him what you're looking for. If he doesn't have it, he'll find it for you, get it for you. He's done great things for us, getting us beer that we drink. A lot of what you've seen us acquire and drink at Dave's Kitchen Counter, we've gotten from Chris, so we thank you for that.
Hey, I'm glad to help anybody else that's thirsty.
So tell us about Peabody's. Been here how long? Boone institution or relatively new or what?
Boone institution. Peabodys. We are one of the granddaddies of really the Southeast. We've been around for a very long time. 1978 is when we first opened the doors. We first opened the doors in Blowing Rock.
When it was legal, not
when
here.
it was illegal here in Boone. 1982, 81, 82. Boone got beer and off we went.
Right.
So we started. We Peabody's first started out down about 2 blocks down the street, and we've been actually here for going on 15 years now.
And here is where, give people the location.
We are on 105, right across from, right beside the gigantic Courtyard Marriott. It's pretty easy to find, just off 321, right in the middle of town, the biggest intersection in North Carolina. So
and
easy to see.
We know Peabody's for the great support of North Carolina craft beer, of course.
Absolutely.
And there's a big emphasis here on North Carolina craft brew.
Yes.
But you've got all kinds of brew. Is there a theme or a plan for what you stock, or is it kind of like whatever?
I'm extremely thirsty and very greedy. So pretty much whatever I can get in here and stack up to the ceiling, my customers appreciate. We have a little over 1,500 different facings. We carry everything from North Carolina to the crazy stuff that you can't get anywhere. We specialize in cellar stuff, which is one of our big, huge deals that we do every year. We do a big cellar sale every June, and bring about 500 of your friends up here. We like to cater to our fellow beer geeks, and that's what we do. We are big into it, so we do anything we can to bring it in. If you've we don't judge anybody until after they leave the parking lot. So no matter what you drink, we'll stock it as long as
we'll sell it to you.
But
and is there a tasting area here, a tap area?
Yep, we do. We have a growler station up front that we do that is gone like gangbusters. Since January 1st.
Right.
Yep. So we have had that open for about 4 months now, and
doing well for you, obviously.
Yeah, we've done a little over 2,000 growlers in 4 months. So that's I guess that means that our folks around here have accepted growlers pretty well. Everybody likes draft beer on your couch, so it's kind of fun.
Right.
So, and then we do big tastings. We have very large events. In 2 weeks, I've got, of course, the High Country Beer Fest, and then we do a week's worth of tastings leading up to the High Country Beer Fest, where I bring all my friends that we've known over the years come in. We'll have everybody from out of state, from Dogfish Head and Left Hand, and some of the big boys to some of the smaller guys like High Wire over in Asheville, and of course all the guys around here, Flat Top, A and B. Some of those guys that are that play up here in the High Country. So we do big events like that, and regular tastings every Tuesday. So I mean, we're always. That's one of our things. It's not just about slinging the beer. It's also about letting people know what they're drinking. Yeah, it's a big education thing for us. We've spent our lives dedicated to beer and wine. We might as well pass it on to other people what we've learned. So,
and when is Peabody's open for the viewers who want to come in?
We get up early. We're here 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and we stay open until the lights go off around 11 or 12.
7 days a week or 6?
7 days.
7 days a week.
Yeah, we don't close for
not
anybody.
A day you can't get beer in Boone.
Snowing, sunning.
Somebody's here to serve.
Somebody's here to talk to you about it. Yeah. For sure.
So with the proliferation of craft beer in North Carolina and locally in Boone, Asheville, how does that affect the bottle shop? Is the growing awareness of craft beer a good thing for you guys?
Sure. It's like I said, since as being kind of the older guys on the block in terms of being around a long time, we've seen I remember in 2004, before we even were able to get good stuff from before Pop the Cap, when none of this was here. I mean, we had, a very, very small shop that we had to kind of, nickel and dime and scratch in order to get folks in here to kind of.
And when people didn't know about craft beer, you were also more about the education and showing them what the options were.
Absolutely.
And now it's, I guess, less of the sales and promotions, less education, because more people must come in the door already knowing their style, their preferences.
Sure. Well, but it's also a twofold. We live. This town is it's Boone. We're a college town, so you got the luxury that we have every single year is we have a new wave of kids who are ready to learn. So, and in turn, with the selection that you have, when you have as many beers as we have, as some of the bigger bottle shops have, it turns into more promotion because you have so much of a variance of different products.
It feeds on itself in some sense.
Sure. I mean, when you have 40 to 50 IPAs in the cooler, there's got to be an area where people can figure out what they like. So, not to mention with, obviously you look around and you see sours everywhere now. You see, big crazy quads and spiced, everything.
Right.
So, and barrel aged everything. So it becomes kind of a balancing point with that, with kind of the new generation. You don't want to scare them off with something crazy.
Bring them along on a continuum.
Sure, absolutely. So, and then I have some of my favorite beer geeks from all over the country that come shop with us on a regular basis. That's one thing that Peabody's we did over the last 4 or 5 years is kind of grow our reach from North Carolina, South Carolina, the Southeast to really the entire East Coast. We got folks that are coming over from everywhere just to come shop with us. We ship all over the country now, just for those specific bottle needs. We get a lot of it, so we usually like to pass it on.
So if somebody wants to order a beer, to have it shipped to them,
sure,
the website's the best place to go.
Website's the best way to go. You can go online. You can find me on there. Chris at PeabodysWineandBeer.com. Real super easy, and it's easy to be able to get into contact with one of us, and we can usually have it shipped out within a week. We don't discriminate against some of the harder to find beers.
If it's here, it's for sale.
If it's here, it's for sale. Everybody. That's one of my things is everybody is a regular, whether it's your first time or your 500th time. So
because you may be next year or next week, next week, next week.
Exactly.
You may be the next regular.
Sure, exactly. And I mean, we have the luxury of not having allocation issues, I guess, is the best way to put it. We're up here. We've been up here a long time. We are able to get lots and lots and lots of product. So, it helps with being able to pass it out to everybody else. I said,
that feeds the reputation. That brings forward. They tell their friends, need this beer, you can't get it local.
Absolutely. Well, we built a name. We've built a name by that. I mean, you guys found us by that.
Sure.
I mean, it's something that over the last, like I said, over the last 4 or 5 years, we've really focused heavily on with, everybody being treated, spectacular, no matter, who you are or where you are, how it's kind of, it's one of those things where, I don't like being written up as someone who would push somebody away for a certain bottle. My guys are gonna get it anyway. They're gonna they see it before anybody else. So of course they're gonna snag their allotment. But luckily, like I said, we get plenty of good product, so we can pass it on. And if we don't have it, then I'll do my damnedest to get it for you. That's kind of the way it is. I can't help you with any plenty or any
You can't get what you can get. Right.
That's right. That's right. I'm not going to be able to find you any Westy 12s anytime soon. But you you never know. Maybe if you email me right, you know, you just never know.
Or you know enough about what you're doing to move them towards something that they may know.
Well, and we
like that.
we have, like I said, we for years have been a little secret, and fortunately or unfortunately, a few years ago the secret got out, and now you know, I have no problem with a challenge. So you know, bring your best shot with what you're looking for, and I'll try to track you something down. That's kind of fun for me.
And you heard it directly from Chris at Peabody's Beer and Wine. Track him down, take his best shot, and
That's
get
right.
you what you need.
That's right.
Thanks for having us in. We appreciate it so much.
Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate
Until
it.
next time, this has been NC Beer Guys, another episode of NC Beer Buzz. And remember, drink local and keep your beer dollars in North Carolina.
That's right.